very good morning to Dr. Liu and Chet. I'm Evan Luang Henry and my partner Viviana Jane Anariki. Both of us will present our assignment titled Unemployment in Malaysia during the pandemic of Covid-19. Definition. The objective of this assignment is to find out how macroeconomic variable influence youth unemployment in Malaysia during the Covid-19 pandemic. The young age group of 16 to 25 years old has the highest rate of unemployment. The Bureau of Statistics defines unemployment is a person that who do not have job, have actively sought for one in the previous 4 weeks, and are now available for work. People who had been temporarily laid off and were hoping to be summoned back to their old work were also included. There are several types of unemployment. First is cyclical unemployment. Second, technological unemployment. Theories related to the issues. Natural rate employment. The COVID-19 epidemic has grown into a health, economical, and humanitarian disaster of historic magnitude and scope. The situation in Malaysia is made worse by the fact that the government only took office in early March 2020 and is already grappling with a massive debt issue, financial restriction, falling oil price, and the global shutdown's knock-on effects on the commerce and tourism. When the economy is at full employed, that is the rate of unemployment. Other theories that related to the issues is cyclical employment. Cyclical unemployment is low when the variation is at its peak because there is a high demand for the labor force. Aggregate demand falls during a business cycle, downsizing, and value falls even more due to the multiplier effect. Consumption declines, production declines, businesses may close, and employees are laid off, resulting in cyclical unemployment. When vehicle workers are laid off during a recession to save labor costs, this is an example of a cyclical unemployment. People bought fewer vehicles during the downturn, so manufacturers didn't need as many workers to keep up with demand. Unemployment caused by a lack of demand is referred to as demand deficient unemployment. Impacts of unemployment. Malaysia's economic activities have slowed down as a result of the COVID-19 outbreak since the issuance of the movement restriction order in March 2020. The crisis has influence on the country unemployment rate as well as the depreciation of the Malaysian ringgit against the US dollar. The tourist sector in Malaysia is one of the among business that has been severely harmed by the COVID-19 pandemics. It is commonly acknowledged that the tourism sector in Malaysia contributes considerably to economic growth by increasing foreign expenditure on Malaysian products and services. If the number of tourists continues to decline, some tourism business will be compelled to close owing to unsustainable losses and inability to pay employees' wages. Staff retrenchment occurs as a result of the problem. For instance, Asia Airlines Company and several other businesses. A decrease in consumer spending is extremely essential in economy since it determines the health of the economy. If customers do not spend their money in the market, the cash flow will become less fluid. Because of the low demand for goods and services in the market, small and medium-sized businesses, SMEs, and corporations will not profitable.
The solution to the issue of employment is to encouraging entrepreneurship. The government should be in charge in upholds program for the public to the participated in entrepreneurship. For an example, government had launched empowerment programs such as SME or known as Industri Kerja Sederhana is to encourage people to involve in business. The government comes with incentive which is help to the entrepreneur to prepare a grant. Grant has berarti amount 3,000 that can help to inject the capital for the business and can cover the losses during 2 months MCO and to reduce 30% of shop rental due to MCO crisis. Second solution is to provide development in rural and city area. The government should provide more development of new land in the outskirts area and city as well. For example, in Sarawak, the government can provide grant for those who are interested to do agriculture business under the program Agropreneur Muda, which can apply from age 18 to 40, focused to an unemployed individual, and the grant amount of about 5,000 to 25,000 depends on the Malaysian budget of the year. For example, fish farming project. The term is for those unemployed and interested to run the fish farming project but must have their own land in Sarawak and must have the registered land. The grant provided by the government amount 20,000 and to start up the project, and this is the way to help the unemployed in rural area to have their own businesses and income, thus to keep moving forward in a better future. The third solution is to build more industry to create more job opportunities. Public and private sectors should build more opportunities for the unemployed peoples. For example, in Samajaya Free Industrial Zone, Kuching, which is the companies that located at this place, is more to production, and this kind of companies is very important to the economic, and it built more job opportunities among the peoples. For example, Istayu Yuden is leading global manufacturer of components used by the popular electronic customer, namely Apple and Samsung worldwide. The company requires a lot of manpower to run the production to gain the profit, and the company will opening recruitment around 100 to 200 employees at a time to expand their businesses and advancing the economic sector in Sarawak. The current number of staff at Tayu Yuden is about 5,000 staffs. Next solution is government develop the gig economy. This government can link the young people to involve in freelance job by working online, provides the transcription and development services among others. By putting their work online, it would become cheaper and more efficient for the young unemployed. The best example is Foodpanda and GrabFood. This platform will process and sends order directly to partner restaurant, then deliver the meals and delivery rider to the customer. This service available via its website and mobile application. It connects customer with restaurant that offer food delivery in the area and let them choose, order and pay online or offline. Time has review section on the restaurant pages when a customer can comment on sales, process, delivery, taste and overall impression of the restaurant. Those unemployed can join the platform because this can be do full-time or part-time and can pay a decent salary, but depends on the diligence of the individual. This platform is really good in our current COVID-19 pandemic situation that we can face now, and can reduce our movement to buy food and other needs that offered by GrabFood or Foodpanda. The last solution is university or institution role helps to reduce fresh graduate unemployment. The university or institution should build more job opportunities to unemployed employee by open up job opportunities in university or institution. In the same time, students can experience the actual working environment and enhance their skills that we can help them in the career in future. For example, UCSI Hotel Kuching. UCSI is not just known as an education place, it also have their own business operated by UCSI groups. Besides university and hotel, they also have other businesses that can build more job opportunities, not just to contribute to our socio-economic in the same time, but also help a fresh graduate, especially the student, to be unemployed and on board training or to have the experience. It also to boost the quality of the student that's studying at the UCSI University, because the student study style is in the actual working environment. With this effort, it can help to reduce unemployment rate among the youth. For conclusion, unemployment is a serious issue for any economic and create negative effect to unemployed, as they are jobless and suffer from worse prospect to find new job, and those who are employed feel less secure to keep their job in future. In an economy where unemployment is very high, the government should undertake some direct measures such as encouraging workers to self-employed and to establish small business. Training, technical education and short courses should be given to the employed to upgrade the skill. Government agencies should create more more jobs through new land development, diversification of economic, and to establishment of small medium industry, especially for the rural resident to reduce unemployment and rural-urban migration. Government and other NGO also need actively to identify areas that have lack of communication and education facilities by giving them awareness on how they can generate income by utilizing the resources, and they can have at the same time to contribute boost up the country economic and help people to be free from hardship of living.